Hello everyone. If you find yourself constantly tired or drained, you don't have a lot of energy to do things, and you want to have a little more of an energy boost, how do you go about having more energy? How do you have more dopamine in your brain to make you feel good and have more energy when you do things without having to rely on coffee and artificial stimulants? Well, first off, drinking coffee and artificial stimulants such as Monster Energy drinks and all that is something that you got to rely on an outsourced sort of energy, which costs money, and it doesn't really do your body good in long run. You become dependent on it, and that will actually make you feel worse in the long run. And then in order to maintain the same amount of energy that you would have if you don't drink coffee, you would have to drink coffee in order to maintain that energy, or else you'll feel worse. Well, how do you go about having more energy, more dopamine in your brain without having to rely on artificial stimulants such as coffee? Well, there's good news. There are ways you can increase the amount of energy that you have, such as if you have ADHD and you feel like you have less energy. Here's some ways to artificially boost your dopamine, boost your energy without having to rely on artificial stimulants. Well, the first thing you can do is find little accomplishments throughout the day. Do small short-term goals, like small things like make your bed, wash the dishes, or just organize your living room. And then the next day, organize your bedroom. Next day, organize your bathroom. Or do other little accomplishments like talk to a friend that you haven't talked to in a while. These are all little small things. And when you complete them, you'll feel a sense of satisfaction, and that will give you a little dopamine boost. And it will give you the same feeling of a dopamine boost like you would if you drink coffee, but without having to drink coffee. Another thing you can do is do something very mentally stimulating in the beginning of the day, like listen to some music that makes you feel happy, or watch a short video clip that will make you feel happy, or look at artwork that can inspire you, that can get you in a good mood, get you energized up. That way it will start your day with more energy throughout the day, and then you'll feel that energy will actually sit with you for a while throughout the day, kind of give you a boost throughout the day. Another thing you can do to increase dopamine in your brain without relying on artificial stimulants is do like what you did in the morning on the last tip, but then do it again at the end of the day. For example, if there's something that you really like to eat that's really good, like if you're a popcorn lover, or if you like to eat something like a cake, I would recommend eating something healthy though, but something that's healthy and really good. Do that at the end of the day. That will get you excited. Some other examples is if you're watching a TV show that you really like, wait till the end of the day to watch the next episode of this TV show that you're excited about. This will help give you a sort of excitement throughout the day, which will boost your dopamine. Another tip is do long-term things that you can look forward. I talked about in the last tip about short-term things to get you excited. Do some long-term things that can get you excited too. Like award yourself each month by maybe watching a movie that you've been excited for. Like for example, a Super Mario Brothers movie is coming out, and that definitely excites me. And it's going to come out in spring, and and I will definitely watch that movie. That will get me excited. And even though the movie's not coming out now, just knowing that it's going to happen next spring kind of gives me a sort of excitement. Do things like that, or earn yourself a trip, like take a trip somewhere that's not too expensive, but that will excite you, or maybe have a nice date with your wife at a hotel, or a personal date for yourself, or like maybe spend the night at a really nice hotel with a swimming pool, or schedule a massage. That could get you excited. These long-term sort of excitements will get you looking forward throughout the day, and that will increase dopamine throughout the day. And when you're feeling kind of lower in energy, you can tap into that excitement you have in the future, and that will immediately boost you back up. And then the last tip that's really helpful is eating healthy. Yeah, eating sugar can be fun and exciting, but if you do that in moderation, that's fine. But if you eat healthy food throughout the day, it may be hard at first, but if you get yourself in the habit of eating more healthy food, that will give you a lot more energy, and that will naturally give you a sort of dopamine boost throughout the day, because unhealthy food can kind of drag you down and kind of lower your energy level. Same thing when you drink a lot of coffee or other sorts of artificial stimulants. Yeah, it can make you feel good, and sometimes you need it. Sometimes there's a day where you're tired and coffee's good, but if you and that will help you be more energetic throughout the day when you're otherwise feeling tired and out of it. However, regularly not drinking coffee and energy drinks can make you feel, actually give you more energy, because you're not relying on the artificial stimulants. You see, when you see coffee brings out your dopamine in your brain and then kind of depletes it, and then when you don't drink coffee anymore, your brain will produce adenosine, which can make you feel tired. So when you stop drinking coffee, your brain chemistry will be more balanced. You'll naturally have more energy. Well, these are some tips that will help increase your dopamine in your brain and give you more energy throughout the day if you're feeling kind of low on energy. Well, I hope this is helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.